WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Grab a heavier jacket before you head out the door Saturday morning. I'm meteorologist Caitlin McGrath, and temperatures are going to be quite cold as we kick off the weekend. We'll stay above the freezing mark for D.C., down into Andrews and Patuxent River, right around 33 degrees in Leesburg and Manassas, but dropping into the upper 20s in Front Royal, near and below freezing for Frederick, back into Hagerstown, 34 degrees down into Culpeper. And throughout the day, we'll also have a wind chill factor to the forecast. Breezy wind coming in from the northwest, sustained between about 10 to 20 miles per hour, but gusting even higher than that. So at any given point, I would subtract about 5 to 10 degrees from whatever the temperature is that the thermometer is reading, and that is what it will feel like, feeling like 20s as you're getting out the door early on Saturday, even around lunchtime, as temperatures are climbing back through the low 40s, still only going to feel like the mid 30s. And then as we head through the afternoon, many areas top off just below the 50-degree mark, but feel like the low 40s. So heavy jackets will be needed all day long, but so will sunglasses. Going to be nice and bright as we head throughout both Saturday and Sunday. Sunday is going to start off really cold once again, with temperatures in the 30s, even a few 20s, but rebound much nicer than we will on Saturday. By Sunday afternoon, many areas will make it back into the low 60s for those high temperatures, some mid to upper 60s for areas south and west of D.C. Now, of course, we are in peak bloom. We officially hit peak bloom on Thursday, March 26th, and the trees typically do and will continue to stay in bloom for several more days. The average peak bloom typically lasts anywhere from 3 to 7 days, and I think we'll kind of wind up somewhere in the middle of that, closer to a week, though, because of the weather that is following peak bloom here over the next several days. The cherry blossoms actually like the cool weather we have in store for this weekend. That actually helps extend their blossoms. When it gets too warm, the trees try and push into that final stage, which is leafing out. And when those leaves push out, they push the petals off. So that actually can shorten the period of peak bloom. But the cooler weather will keep those petals on nice and tight. The rain that we saw on Friday, not a concern for the blossoms. And though it will be breezy over the weekend, not enough to cause any major issues. If we had seen the trees in bloom for 5-6 days before wind, like we're talking about for Saturday and Sunday, might be a bigger threat, but the blossoms should stay nice until mid next week, because we've got much warmer temperatures on the way. So if you're heading out to the tidal basin this weekend, a reminder, you cannot pick the blossoms. Do not touch the trees. Be mindful of their roots as you're walking around as well. And of course, do not climb the trees. We all need to protect them so we can enjoy them for many more years to come. But let's talk a little bit more about the wind, because it will be enough that you'll notice it both Saturday and Sunday. This is 7 o'clock Saturday morning. Wind gusting anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour. A little bit calmer by midday, but still gusting anywhere around 15 to 20 miles per hour. And then we do catch a little bit more of a break Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday morning actually quite nice and calm. That's what will help our temperatures fall so cool back into the 20s and 30s. But then by the afternoon, we see a breeze kick back up, this time coming in from the southwest. That's what will help bring us back into the 60s by Sunday afternoon. But wind will still gust occasionally up to about 20-25 miles per hour. Now, as we head into next week, again, it's not the wind that's a threat to the blossoms, but rather the 70s on Monday and then the 80s Tuesday into Wednesday. That is going to push those leaves out and bring our peak bloom season to an end. So you still have several days to enjoy the blossoms, but as we head into next week, the warmer temperatures will likely shorten that peak bloom. And if it's not the temperatures, it's going to be the rain and storms that we're tracking on Wednesday. We've got a cold front moving through, and that will bring in cooler temperatures for the end of next week, though right around average in the low 60s as we head through early April. So over the next several days, we are rain free, just a little bit of a breeze, but plenty of sunshine. Best chance for rain over the next 7 days is going to be on Wednesday with that cold front rain and also a few storms. But then as we head into Thursday and Friday, we'll have a few scattered showers we'll be tracking as well. So a little chilly this weekend, but plenty of sunshine, really nice for all of the outdoor activities going on. Of course, we've got the Kite Festival, and that breeze will certainly come in handy there. A little bit calmer in terms of wind early next week and turning much warmer. Going to feel more like late spring, early summer, especially by Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll keep an eye on that rain and storm chance on Wednesday and see if we need a weather impact alert. And we'll continue to bring you the latest.